everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm new to making videos here in YouTube, so please bear with me. Please consider subscribing to my channel, click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post new videos about online teaching and side hustles. Okay, hello everyone. So in this video, I'm going to share to you an ESL company that also accepts non-native speakers to be their online teachers. And the company is currently hiring Filipino teachers. So if you're interested to know more about this company, then please watch the video till the end. Okay, so without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so guys, in this video, I will be talking about a little background of the company and the qualification, the technical requirements, the payroll procedure, and the application process. Okay, now let's have the name of the company. It's First Feature Education. So a little bit background of the company. First Feature is the leading provider of a business-to-business online English lessons in China. With more than 1,200 partner schools, they provide teaching services, supervision, and performance management to their partner schools. And First Feature is an online English education institution. They have their own curriculum development department and self-developed online teaching platform. So guys, since this is a business-to-business online English education institution, you will be teaching for many different schools. So this means there may be different virtual classrooms or different learning objectives or materials in each of your lessons. So one of the things which makes First Feature unique in the online education industry is that they do not conduct classes for their own students. Instead, they partner with large, medium, and small schools and language academies in China to provide their students with a world-class online teaching or learning experience. Okay, so you need to expect that that you will be handling different level of students and different age groups as well as different curriculum. It depends on the school that you'll be handling. Now let's have the next one. Okay, we have the class type. Okay, so in First Feature, you will encounter different class types. The conventional class type for most of the ESL companies is 1v1. So here in First Feature, we have 4 types. Okay, so the first one is the 1v1 class, where there is one teacher and one student. And the focus is the student alone. Okay, so that's the most common type of class that we have. And for the second one, we have 1v2 class, where there is one teacher and two students. So the focus in here is peer interaction. So most of the time during these classes, you have to make the students interact with each other. So the students are in the same room or class, but they are all at their own computers. And next we have the 1VN. So there is one teacher and up to 3 to 6 students. So just like in 1v2, students are all at their own computers. And for the last one, we have the group class, which is more challenging because you will handle up to 20 to 30 students, okay, in one sitting. Now these students are in one classroom and they share and they share one big screen. So you will have a teaching assistant during your classes. The teaching assistant is Chinese, and he or she will guide you or help you when you have your classes. So don't worry, you'll be able to choose whether you'll get badges for these types of classes. But once you are accepted, you are automatically you automatically get the badge for 1v1 class. Okay, and next we have the qualification. Okay, so First Feature accepts, okay, graduates. So you need to have a bachelor's degree. Any degree will do, but if you are an education graduate, that's a plus point and you will be prioritized. Okay, you just need to prepare your proof of graduation, your diploma or DOR. Okay, because sometimes they will ask you for a proof. And for the second one, we have the teaching certification. We have TESOL or TEFL or any other teaching certification. And if you don't have yet a certification, you must be willing to get it within 30 days if you are hired. And okay, the third one is high level English proficiency. You need to be confident in speaking the English language. And I think most of us ESL teachers, online teachers, know about this one. And the last one is you need to have at least 1 year experience, teaching experience. Applicants who have teaching experience are preferred, but I think they also accept applicants with no teaching experience as long as you can do the job right and effectively. Okay, let's go to the next one. We have the technical requirements. So for the technical requirements, they follow more strict guidelines with this one. First, okay, you need to have a wired internet connection of at least 10 Mbps upload and download speed. So that is their minimum. So during your application, they will ask you what is your main ISP, and if you have any backup ISP, they will also ask you about it, and they will ask you to do a speed test. Okay, if you don't have yet a wired internet connection, but you have a very strong internet connection, in my case, 90 Mbps, both download and uploads, okay, and you are qualified, they will still accept you, but you have to complete the technical requirements within 30 days or the probationary period as what they call it. Second is that you must use a desktop or laptop. Mobile phones are not allowed in teaching. So their minimum specifications is Intel Core i3 4th Gen and 4 GB RAM. So that's the minimum. But greater specs are preferred since you will install 3 to 4 virtual classroom applications, and so make sure your equipment has enough space. Also make sure that the equipment you'll be using during your application is the same equipment that you will be using for your entire teaching duration, because the IT guys will have a tech check and they will do it using their own software, so which they will ask you to install, and I'll explain that later. Third is that you need to have an external web camera. You must have a high definition web camera. 1080p is preferred, but if you have 720p, that's okay as long as it is working well. So take note of the model of your web camera since they will ask you about it. And for the fourth one, you need to have a noise canceling headset, the USB type. Of course, in the online ESL industry, we must make sure that we can conduct classes effectively. So with that, make sure you to avoid unnecessary noise background in your end. So you must have headset with noise canceling feature and external microphone. And the last one, let's include the white plain background and good lighting source. Okay, now let's go to the next page. We have the work schedule. Okay, so in first feature, you can choose to work on a flexible schedule and fixed schedule. Okay, so they are open to both. For the flexible schedule, you get to choose when to plot your classes. So there is no minimum teaching hours. So you're free to conduct classes whenever you like, as long as you can commit to attend these classes. No specific required slots to be opened. You just have to be on standby to take last minute class bookings, because classes can be booked in open slots with less than 5 minutes notice. And make sure to close slots if you're not going to be available to teach. So this is like a booking system based on teacher's profile and availability. Next, we have the fixed schedule or the bought out schedule as what they call it. So you will be given a fixed schedule. Okay, you can actually okay, they will give you an offer if you would like to have a fixed schedule, and they will give you the list of the schedule, and if you like it, you can accept it, and if you don't like to commit yourself into fixed schedule, that's okay. They will understand it. So a project offer email will be received, okay, or they will contact you through DingTalk. So there is a selection process such as the conducting demo classes, submission of pertinent requirements or technical requirements, teaching requirements. So the schedulers are the one who manage your teaching slots. And guys, if you want to have the fixed shift or the butt out schedules, there is a higher expectation in terms of performance and attendance. Okay, because, all right, okay, I'll explain it later. So teachers should be committed to complete the BO project duration. Okay, so in most cases, you'll get to work on the same school on this project for 3 to 4 months. It depends. So in fixed shift or in bought out schedule, all hours are paid with or without classes. But again, the expectation is higher, especially with your attendance. And for, okay, or you can work both flexi and fixed schedule. So some schools will buy your schedule for, let's say, 3 months. Okay, let's say at 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. So you will work for that school for the entire duration, but you can also open slots outside your fixed teaching hours. So if you go for bought out or fixed shift, you will receive a completion bonus as well. How great. Okay, so for the teaching hours, you can open slots between 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. And the peak hours are 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. for weekdays and 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. on weekends. So it's up to you guys if you want to have the flexible or the fixed schedule. You can open your teaching hours 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. So don't worry because in the MIS or in our platform, you will see the number of peak slots or peak hours every day. So they have this color coding, the dark pink for the peak hours, the light pink for the uh, not so peak hours, like that. So you'll know it once you get hired. Okay, next we have the all right, we have the payroll procedure. Okay, so for the payroll, our salary is released on or before the 10th day of the next month. For example, for the work you rendered from July 1 to July 31, you will receive your entire pay on August 10. Okay, let's say for the entire work you have on June 1 to June 30, you will receive it on July 10. So that's on the next month. So that is on or before the 10th of the next month. And it is deposited through Air Wallet. So don't worry because during the onboarding, you'll be given a form to fill in your bank details. And for the minimum earnings to be released is 1,000 pesos. So if your total earning for the month is less than 1,000, your pay will be rolled over the next month. But if you wish to be paid for a month when earning less than 1,000, you just have to send a request to their accounting department. And of course, this one, the hourly pay, the starting pay of 120 pesos or 140 pesos per hour. So that actually depends on your qualification, requirements, and of course your performance. So you will know that, guys, during the HR interview. You will know it. So just prepare your certifications, your technical requirements, and all of that. Okay, next we have the now let's proceed to the application process. How to apply. Okay, let's have the first one. So first is you need to submit your application to firstfuturecareers.feibuedu.com. So submit your comprehensive resume or CV, then include your 3-minute introduction video. So just details about yourself, your educational background, your work experiences, especially in teaching, whether online or offline, your hobbies, or why do you want to be part of the First Future family, how do you conduct lessons, and anything else. So in your introduction video, you just have to sell yourself or show the company that you are fit for the job and you are what they're looking for. So don't worry, I will put the email or the link in the description box. Okay, next we have the screening. So once you have already submitted your application, you just have to wait for 24 to 48 hours. Yes, 24 to 48 hours for their feedback. So if you pass their screening, they will send you an interview invitation. And if you and yes, the interview is done through Skype. So you will just have to choose the schedule for your interview. So they will check your personal details, experiences, as well as your technical requirements during the initial interview, or yes, initial interview through Skype. Next, we have the mock demo. So if you pass the interview, you will be invited for a mock demo. So you will plot your mock demo schedule for Calendly. I think it was Calendly. And don't worry because before the mock demo with a trainer, they will send you the demo material so that you can check it and practice. So you can prepare your props and anything else. So the mock demo is just quick and the trainer will act as your student. Also, before the demo, the trainer will give you an overview of the lesson flow, yes, and the virtual classroom, the tools you'll be using, and anything and everything else about conducting lessons in First Feature. So don't worry about it. And next is, okay, after the mock demo, you will know right away if you pass. And if you do, you will be endorsed to the next step, which is the IT tech test with the IT guys. So the IT guys will ask you to download and run the software that they have, and they will remotely check your computer specs, your camera, headset, and everything else. So they just have to check if your technical equipments are okay, and if there's something to comply within your stay, they will tell you about it. And after that, you will have your HR interview. So this is just a quick interview and double checking of your personal details. And this time, yes, this time, guys, your pay will be discussed with the HR representative or the recruiters. So in my case, I had the mock demo, the tech test, and the HR interview the same day. So it's just quick and you don't need to worry about that. And next we have the favorite part, the onboarding training and submission requirements. So yes, we're just one step away with teaching. So in the onboarding training, you will have your 2-hour orientation about the class flow, the company rules, the virtual classrooms, and everything else, and the submission of requirements like your written introduction, your video introduction, your bio pack, which contains your details, your IDs, your valid ID, and your certificates. Yes, because they will upload it in their portal so that the students can see it, your certificates. Yes. And after that, we have, yes, this one, our favorite part, the most awaited part, start teaching. So after submitting, you can now start plotting your schedule and start teaching. So they have a probationary period of 1 month or 30 days. So you just have to do your best and avoid absences during your first 30 days in the platform. So don't worry because the teacher support, the supervisors, your trainers, the HR department is very accommodating, guys. If you have questions, they will answer you right away, as well as their help desk in the platform. Yes, and on the next video, I will be sharing to you tips on how to pass your mock demo in First Feature. So yes. So that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you are interested to apply, I will post in the description box the link or email where you can send your application as well as the other details. Alright guys, so that's the end. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. If you like this one, please click the like button. Don't forget to click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post new videos about online teaching and side hustles. Thank you. See you in our next video.